There's no talking. You already took care of it. You handled it very poorly.
There you go. I'm not gonna let you bite me. You're looking all afraid. You weren't there, but you know I did everything wrong. Gotcha. Nope, don't have you. I'm not trying to lecture you. I'm not saying you was a bad dog owner. I'm gonna take you to get help. Got it. Ah, you smooth dog.
That's not how you handle a situation.
So today's video comes out of a small town called Sturgeon, Missouri. On this day, Nicholas Hunter, one of the nearby locals, was preparing to go out to dinner in a nearby city. But before he leaves, he puts away his two dogs, Teddy and Gizmo, in a kennel outside. While Nick was away, they somehow escaped. Gizmo finds his way home, but since Teddy's deaf and blind, he went missing. A neighbor finds Teddy, but doesn't know who the owner is, and notices he seems injured. So she calls the only police station in town to help find the owner. Unfortunately, this would turn out to be a mistake once Officer Woodson arrives on the scene.
Oh, man. Avenue. Neck's broken. There you go. Put your head in there. Put your head in there. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. There you go. There you go. I'm not gonna let you bite me. You're looking all afraid. There we go. Just get in there. Come on, baby. Something you up. I'm gonna take you to get help. Gotcha. Nope, don't have you. There you go.
The town is so small, there's no animal control, so they have to rely on dumb cops who don't know how to use simple equipment.
Got it. You smooth dog. Gotcha. I'm not gonna let you bite me. Might snap out. They're feeling a little sensitive. There you go. Come on. Come on. Trying to help you, baby. Trying to help you. Trying to help you. You start moving. Come on. There you go. See if I get a blanket. Just wrap you up.
Well, if you weren't scared of this tiny, defenseless little dog, you could just pick him up with your bare hands.
I like smooth as hell.
Really 554. 218.
Come on, baby.
Even Teddy doesn't trust the police. Smart dog.
RO Arbonne.
So because Teddy outsmarts this man, making him look like a damn fool, he gets butthurt and decides to shoot Teddy.
Have the dispatcher. I'm gonna pick it up.
Got children here. They're like, don't you think you should warn before you fire shots?
After rudely waving off a concerned neighbor, the coward puts Teddy in a container and leaves. Now that's absolutely disgusting behavior, but check out what happens next. Soon after, Nicholas confronts the officer. And of course, there's no accountability. The amount of justifications and excuses this guy gives in 7 minutes is mental. The lack of accountability is so egregious. Let's count how many different excuses he gives.
What's up? You don't hurt a dog?
No,
Calm down.
my name is Nicholas Hunter. I live.
Okay.
I'm here talking to the officer that shot my dog,
Mm-hmm.
who is the person that found my dog and called joint communication. And I have spoke with her, and she has stated that the dog, she fed him, gave him water, and he was not a threat. And she was just waiting, which nobody ever contacted her after she called joint communication, at which time she went outside.
I can respond to that. I'll tell you why we didn't call her.
Was my dog threat to you or anyone else?
Oh.
Sir,
Now I'm gonna show you something.
what is your name?
I'm gonna show you
and your
something.
number, sir?
My guy, I'm gonna show you something. Come here.
May I have your
I'm answering your questions. Come here.
Officer Woodson?
Come here.
May I have your badge number?
I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you why we didn't call her.
That dog was. This is to be known on record. My dog is completely blind and completely deaf.
My guy, look
He
at
is
this.
a 13-pound
What
Shih
does
Tzu.
that say right there? Does it say no contact? She said don't call her. Now, if you want to talk, I'll talk to you happily.
That's not how you handle a situation. If a dog is a threat to a person and harms a person or shows immediate threat, that's when you use force. There is many other
Do you want
tactics
to talk,
be
or you
able
want to tell me how to
use.
do the job?
You
I'm more than happy to
already
talk
did
to
the
you.
job.
I'm more than happy to talk to you.
There's no talking. You already took care of it, and you handled it very poorly. Also, I like to be on the record that you told me whatever on the phone when I called
When did I
about
say
this
whatever?
situation. Hopefully, your calls are recorded when I called in.
Do you want me to respond to anything, or you just want to sit here and lecture me?
I want to sit there and lecture you. I mean, what else do you expect after doing something so childish and negligent?
I respond to a situation. All I have is information in hand, correct? All I have is information in hand. I see a dog that is walking around blindly. I don't know the dog's blind.
You didn't try to whisper?
Can I respond? Yes, I tried. I have a whole team in contact with me trying to contact him. I had a little leash out too trying to catch the dog. How am I supposed to know the dog is simply, that's his medical condition? Do I know your dog?
A dog, unless
Do
they
I
show
know your
threat
dog?
to you or a person,
You know, that is not how this
shoot 'em.
works.
It's not.
That is not how this works.
We shall find out, sir.
You sure can.
I'm going to do my study.
But are you trying to have a conversation, or you just want to
I
keep
guess
on
there's no
replying?
conversation. I guess if you're one,
I'm trying to speak to
a
you.
citation.
Am I
I guess
not trying to
that's what I'm
speak to
gonna
you?
get.
Do I have my citation book out? Is there a pen in my hand? Am I not trying to respond to you? I'm not trying to ease the situation over. It's a situation. I don't enjoy shooting dogs. My guy, all I had was a dog with a condition I don't know anything about it. I am sorry this happened. I'm not happy I had to shoot a dog. I got dogs myself.
You didn't try other means.
How
You did not
am
try
I
other
supposed
means.
to know the dog's
Do you
condition?
need to wear a camera?
I got a camera on this recording, but I'm asking you, how am I supposed to know the dog's condition?
There's other ways. There's tactics to find out if the dog responds, if he's aggressive.
I understand how to make a dog respond.
Lethal is last resort. You can use a taser. You can use a lasso. There's many other.
Where's the taser? I had a lasso.
Many other ways.
I had a lasso. I was using a lasso.
And did you feel harmed when you were trying to catch him?
Did I ever say I felt harmed? Did I feel threatened?
Exactly.
And he'll keep making these statements like, I understand how to make the dog respond. Did I say I felt threatened? To try to make himself feel competent after doing something completely incompetent.
But you're not listening.
When
You're
the
not
person called
listening.
in,
You're trying to argue,
did he
but I'm just
harm
simply trying to
anybody?
talk to you.
Did he harm anybody when
I
the
responded
call
to a
was made?
situation. Do you want to speak, or do you just want to sit here and try to lecture me? I'm not trying to lecture you. I'm not saying you're a bad dog owner. I'm saying I have information I have it on hand. That's all I'm saying. And I'm sorry it happened to you. I'm sorry I had to do it. That's all I'm saying here. I'm not saying you're a bad owner. You don't see me writing a citation for a dog at large, do you? I'm not.
Yeah, but the implication being made by saying, I'm not saying that you're a bad dog owner, is implying that he's a bad dog owner.
It's a situation, buddy. I'm with you.
Show of authority.
What authority? I went and
I'm
responded to a dog I
military,
thought had a
and
medical
I live
issue.
by rules and regulations.
Dude, how was I supposed to know the dog to get hit by a
I
car?
lived by rules of engagement for 12 years.
How did I know the dog to get hit by a car?
The proper way.
Huh? How did I know the dog to get hit by a car?
To get hit by a car?
How did I not know that? How did I not know somebody didn't just throw the dog out? How was I supposed to know any of that?
Because you're supposed to, if you are a dog,
Is
to
your
get
dog?
the dog, then you're supposed to catch him, man. You're not supposed to just shoot him.
You did not hear me
That's
say
not
I
what you do.
attempted
You
that.
take
That was my first
You
step.
take them to the pound.
We
and
don't
that's
have a
who
humane society here.
So what is your procedure? Surgeon's
What is my
procedure
procedure?
on when
We
you
have a
a
pound up
lost
there.
dog?
And what if I put the dog in there and it was a medical emergency and the dog was bleeding internally? Then it's just sitting there suffering. And then y'all be on me about the dog suffering.
So
how was I supposed to do? What else am I supposed to do? We don't have a freaking animal
Like
control
everybody
here.
else, it was on there for an hour before you responded and shot it. You're supposed to put it
wasn't on there
online,
for an hour.
put
What
the
are you talking
dog in back. I have everything on my phone.
Okay.
But when the lady posted it to let me know it was lost and everything.
So it was online for an hour.
let
So
me
I didn't know
know
about it.
Oh,
That's what you're
it's
saying. Okay.
all on Facebook.
Okay.
It's all on search.
That's fine.
And the lady has stated that there was no cause for that. There was no reason for it.
She stated afterwards.
She stated afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah, she stated afterwards.
I understand that.
And you could put them in back. And you can put them
Okay, if I
online,
can catch
and
him,
if you can't find them,
If I can catch him, I can find. I can put him
squealing
back.
dog insinuates pain. He was not squealing.
Okay. You think all dogs squeal when they're in pain?
Most dogs squeal when they're in
Most.
pain.
See, not all, but most. Okay.
Most squeal when they're in pain.
Yeah. I'm not denying that. Yes, everything squeals when they're in pain. How was I supposed to know the dog? I didn't know the condition of the dog. That's what you're living on the world of. I get it. Your dog died. I'm not judging you on that.
No,
I'm sitting here apologizing. I have to do that.
I can handle it. A dog died if a dog was put down for the proper reason.
Okay.
It's the reason that you went
See,
about
you're
your
living
authority.
in a world that
Just
you know
the
all
first
the
thing
conditions.
to pull out a weapon.
But you know all the conditions of the dog. That's what I don't have.
He was not aggressive to a person, and he was not a harm to anybody.
Okay, why was your dog not put in the house then, buddy?
He was in a kennel. He escaped from. I just went to Colombia.
Okay, and where did I find the dog?
How do I know? You did not make any attempt to do anything properly besides lethal force.
What did I do properly?
Lethal force.
So you weren't there.
What you went to.
You weren't there, but I did everything wrong.
So did the dog? Seen it.
Show me a taser. Do I got a taser? You don't have a taser.
Your hand probably fine. You whistled to it, didn't respond. You go up to it.
Have you ever really worked with an injured dog?
Have you had dog training?
Have you ever worked with an injured dog?
Yes. We get dog training military and at my work.
I'm military too, high speed.
And so,
I get it.
And then so therefore, you should know a dog that's showing aggression.
I know what an aggressive dog is.
All that, and that dog does not show any of those sorts. He shows confusion with his head sideways, walking side to side.
And as military, you know you read the signs you have on hand. Without all the material, can you read a simple, peaceful dog? No, you cannot. How was I supposed to know the dog was blind and just confused? How was I supposed to know any of that?
By attempting to get close to him.
I did attempt.
Using an object, which is always taught to use an object.
I
That way, if
just
the
showed
dog
you
comes
I
at you, you said you've taken training. The first thing they teach you is to, when a dog comes at you, to put an object in front of them, and they will bite on any object you put in front of them. That's the training that they put out. So you take an object, and you touch him, and you see how he responds.
All right. Y'all good?
No, we're not good.
I'm still sorry it happened to you, brother.
We're not good.
All right. Have a better night. Have a better night.
So we end up with about a total of 37 different justifications, rationalizations, and excuses. This cop has no empathy and no accountability. To kill a man's dog and then blame him for his dog getting loose is absolutely sick. If he knew what actual accountability looked like, his apology would sound a lot more like this. I take full responsibility for my actions. They were completely irrational and unjustifiable, and I have no excuses. I'm now seeing that I am unfit for service and need to turn in my badge and seek therapy. So in conclusion, Officer Woodson needs to be fired. With his general lack of empathy, impatience, and unwillingness to admit any wrongdoing, he's not fit for service and shouldn't be out patrolling the streets. There were many different options available to him, but because he wanted to win at all costs, he chose violence out of embarrassment. Unfortunately, Officer Woodson is on paid leave in Sturgeon, but he's been hired at another police department. Why fire a good violence worker? That's what the job is. And shout out to Nick for confronting Officer Woodson in person and for filing a lawsuit. And last but not least, rest peacefully, Teddy. For those who want justice, I'll leave a petition to get Officer Woodson fired in the description. And I thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.